Powers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Pass to James. Russell with the ball. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Conley looking for an opening. Now Towns. Three-pointer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Edwards. No good with the triple. Here's Conley. Rebounded by LeBron. Reeves finds James. And here's Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray.
And you can tell Bogdanovich is comfortable down in the corners. He knows he's got the shot dialed in.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Reeves against Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it. Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Getting out to a nice lead, great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Towns. Now here's Edwards. First shot won't go.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Back to Reeves. Outside for Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to James. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Here's Reeves. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
2 minutes.
McDaniels against Bogdanovich. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in for Towns. Thibault comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're leading by 8. Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And he makes a first. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's Alexander Walker. The teardrop. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers call timeout. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
So crazy.
Percentage. And here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. 5th, the Lakers.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots, and collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley passes to Thibault. Outside, Alexander Walker fires it off the left rim and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Davis finds Russell. Off target at the rim.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And there it is for him.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. James deciding where to go with it. Puts up a three. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Timberwolves trail by 8. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He's got a clear pass.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Here's Conley. And another basket for Minnesota. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to James. Here's Russell. Bogdanovich from long range. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Thibault. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
LeVert, that's good.
Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Rejected by James. Now LeVert. It's James on the wing. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Bogdanovich has checked in for LeVert. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Bogdanovich finds James. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Russell. And here's Bogdanovich. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
Oh, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Over Bogdanovich. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Lakers lead by 14. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Russell with the ball. Towns covering. Davis, the pass to Bogdanovich. James against Gobert. The three from Russell. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy. Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Bogdanovich finds Russell. Here's James. There's 57 seconds left in the half. Fires the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Good work defensively by James.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Alexander Walker. The quick look, no good that time.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Russell to pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Russell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Russell. Bogdanovich on the wing. The three. The shot by Russell, no good. Alexander Walker with it. And so it's Los Angeles now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. See if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The three from Russell. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Smith, he's checked in for Russell. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Pass to Towns. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Thibault comes in for McDaniels. Works for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Reed. No good that time. Excellent D there from Capella. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Back to James. Smith with it. Burks passes to Capella. Now James. Back to Burks. James with the ball. Capella inside. Reed defending.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 11. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Reed for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Out to James. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Towns. This one for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Back to James. On the wing, Burks. Bogdanovich with it from behind the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. A minute 39 left in the third. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Capella finds Burks. And here's James. Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Thibault. James passes to Burks. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. To get it again. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot.
Fantastic Laker girl.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Bogdanovich third.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Right side Conley. Here's Garza. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Many teams try to play two bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the two bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 8. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Russell against Conley. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 8.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
The 3 from Russell. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Lakers lead by 7. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Keita Bates-Diop out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Ryan in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. On the wing, Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Russell deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Reeves, covered by Alexander Walker. Bates-Diop on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ryan. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley against Russell. A step-back shot. The shot by Conley, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Capella, he's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Ryan. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Russell. Back to Reeves. James, left side. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 10. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Towns. And counted from 12 feet.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
Here's James. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Vincent. The shake. In deep. Reeves drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
McDaniels against James. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Back to Davis. Pass to Reeves. And stolen by Edwards. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's James on the wing. Back to Vincent. Here's James on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Los Angeles. Karis LeVert comes in for Reeves, and Russell is subbed in for Vincent. Both free throws good from James. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
LeVert passes to James. Back to LeVert. For 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to James. The 3 ball. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 9. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. .133 left in the fourth. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Outside for Russell. LeVert outside. Pass to James. Fakes Diop on the wing. Back to James. 4-3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. Can't hit from in close.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Lakers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Beyond the arc. Yes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. That